Things are going so well that Putin has to send foreigners into suicidal meat assaults alongside regular minions. On this group, which perished in Robotine, at least half a dozen were foreigners. Another tragic casualty of Russian disinformation, Texas man Russell Bentley went to eastern Ukraine in 2015 to get them Ukrainian Nazis, ended up pushing propaganda for the Putin regime, even being gifted a Russian passport. 9 years later, too bloated from alcohol and ignorance to be of much use as a propaganda tool, he's gone missing in Donbass, likely kidnapped, extorted, and murdered by Russians.
Well, if I had to describe myself in one word, it would be poets. I'm a songwriter, a musician. I made my living doing that for a few years. My family had a restaurant in South Padre Island, Texas. I've been a lumberjack in Seattle, Oregon. I've done different things in my life, but this is the best job I ever had.
So how does it compare being, how would you describe, what's your exact kind of job title now in Texas?
Information voyin. I'm an information warrior. That's what I do now. I tell the truth, I get the truth. I mean, the connection to Ukraine of these crocus terrorists is already beyond any doubt. They were heading to Ukraine after the attack. They've now been proven to have been financed by, with funds and cryptocurrency that came from Ukraine. And so where do you think they were going? And why do you think they got money from Ukraine? I mean, we're talking about something. And I have a warning for Joe Biden and all the Nazis in Ukraine and in everywhere else. With some good advice. Don't mess with Texas. That means don't play around. Texans will fight. And if they do, they just might win, just like the people of Donbass did. People in Texas can take a lesson.
The car of an ex-employee of the Security Service of Ukraine, SBU, who was leaking information to Russian security services, was blown up in Moscow. According to the Russian media, the owner of the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado blown up in Moscow today was a former employee of the Security Service of Ukraine, Vasyl Prozorov. He moved to Russia several years ago, and before that, according to his own words, since 2014, he had been cooperating with the Russian security services, passing them information. As Vasyl himself has repeatedly stated in interviews, the decision to cooperate with the special services of the Russian Federation he made voluntarily for ideological reasons. Prozorov is listed in the Mirotvorets Peacemaker database. So his SUV was blown up in a parking lot on Korovinskoye Highway as Prozorov was getting into the car. He survived and was hospitalized with leg injuries. Lukashenko said that Ukraine and the West should start negotiations with Russia. Today is the moment, first of all, for the Ukrainians to sit down at the negotiating table and finally come to an agreement, Lukashenko said. Why today?
Мне кажется, что сегодня момент, это прежде всего для украинцев и для Запада, сесть за стол переговоров и окончательно договориться. Принцип один. Путин в этом плане молодец. Он не отступает от своих прежних заявлений. Документы есть, они парафированы и российской, и украинской стороной. Давайте вернемся к этим документам и от этого будем плясать. Или остановимся на тех принципах, которые заложены в документах, что неправильно. правильно, поэтому очень хороший момент для Украины и кураторов украинских принять решение. Его надо принимать.
I want the Russian Empire with Alaska, Hawaii, California, Finland, and Poland. Although Poland and Finland are so stinky, I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll clean them. Russian propagandists dream about the New World Order. And you know what? They mean it.
Есть принципиальные метки, касающиеся демилитаризованного статуса Украины, касающиеся, так сказать, территорий Востока. Хочу Российской империи, значит, в пределах там Аляски, Гавайи, там Калифорния, это самое Финляндия, Польша. Ну хотя вообще Польша и Финляндия такие вонючие, что, если честно, даже я не уверен.
Почистим.
Да, но тем не менее. Но опять же здесь хотелки это одно, да, реальная политика, так сказать, это другое.
The Russian Defense Ministry said that a successful test launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile was made from the Kapustin Yar test site in the Astrakhan region. Emergency release of water from the Karatomar Reservoir, northern Kazakhstan. The Kazakhs held the water until the last moment, until it overflowed. A wave with a height of 14 meters is coming to Kurgan. The height of the dam protecting the city is 11 meters.
Вот стена воды, блин, выше моста. Сергеевского водохранилища там даже не видно высота какая она. Но
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.